Okay, good afternoon class, or good morning, or good day. No? So this video that I have provided here for you will be discussing the different types of biasing circuit for the field effect transistors. Okay, so we have the first type. No? Uh, we call this the fixed bias circuit. So of all the biasing circuits that is provided, okay, for the field effect transistor, this is the simplest one. I have here an example making use of the fixed bias circuit, making use of the junction field effect transistor. Okay, no? So given here the values of 16 volts as the biasing voltage, and a 2 kilo ohm resistor which is connected to the drain, and the gate is connected with 1 mega ohm resistor and a bias of negative 2 volts. And given here the specification for the junction field effect transistor having an IDSS of 10 milliamperes and a pinch of voltage of negative 8 volts. Okay, then we are going to solve all of these values. So remember, remember that a junction field effect transistor is constructed in such a way that it began with a N material, or for the N channel. So since we are making use here of an N channel JFET from the example, an N channel JFET is so constructed that it will begin with an N material on which the drain and the source are both connected. Then, there is an induced, uh, P material, with the N chan or N material, P. So this is the way on constructing an N channel JFET. So both of the P materials are connected to the gate. So one of the requirements for the junction field effect transistor to be operated properly, the gate is supplied with a voltage that will reverse bias the PN junction. So remember, this is the N channel. Okay. No? The requirement here is that the gate should be supplied with a biasing voltage which will reverse bias the PN junction. So, in able to do that for an N-channel JFET, so the gate should be supplied with a negative voltage. So, this gate voltage will control the flow of the drain to source current. No? So, here, in the given circuit, it is followed, okay, because so taking a look at here, okay, that the source at the gate is negative. So okay, so that is a requirement for the drain to source current will not go through, or will not flow through the gate. So one value here, or one way of doing that also, is to supply a high value of resistance. So you always taking a look at the gate resistance, lagi yan guys, or class, na that is of high value. Okay, no? So kung ang gate to source voltage, gate to source natin ay reverse bias, we know that there will be no gate current. So kung walang gate current, there will be no voltage drop across the 1 mega ohm resistor. Okay? So, how do we now do the mathematics of this? So, for the computation of biasing circuit for the junction, for the FET, okay, we will be having two methods. The first method is the graphical, no? And the other one is the mathematical approach. No? So, on the mathematical approach, okay, taking a look at this, no? Okay, so if I have to apply Kirchhoff's voltage law at this loop, no? At this loop, okay, so, yung loop na to, okay, no? You will see, no, that my equation will be, no, so taking or applying Kirchhoff's voltage law at the input loop, okay, that will be establishing an equation of okay, 2 volts. So since this is negative and this is positive, this is also negative and positive, that 2 volts should be added, no, to the value of the VGS. Okay? Tapos, no, since there is no gate current, yung voltage again sa 1 mega ohm resistor will be 0. Okay? No? So ang voltahe lang natin ay ito yung V ng 1 mega ohms will be equal to 0. Okay? No? Ang mangyayari dyan, no? So kung titingnan natin, okay, VGG, no? So that will be VGG plus VGS minus B ng 1 mega ohm, that will be equal to 0. So since this is equal to 0, so yung VGS natin will be equal to negative VGG. So since ang given sa ating value sa example ay 2 volts, okay? So ang ating VGS will be equal to negative 2 volts. Yan, no? Now, pag mathematical approach, no, we will be making use of the Shockley equation. So remember that the Shockley equation is equal to ID equal to IDSS times 1 minus BGS over BP squared. Okay? No? So alam natin, no, we know yung value ng IDSS. Okay? Value ng IDSS. And alam din natin yung value ng BP. Okay? So, substitute lang natin, no, BP, alam din natin yung VGS. So, substitute natin lahat dyan. So, ang value ngayon ng ID is equal to 5.625 milliampere. So, applying now Kirchhoff's voltage law at the output, okay, no? So, alam natin ito, ang current na dumadaan sa drain to source ay iisa lang. Okay? So, ang ating equation dyan ay, no, 16 volts minus the voltage here, which is equivalent to ID times 2 kilo ohms, no? Tapos, yung ating VDS. Yan. So, VDS therefore, so Kirchhoff's voltage law at the output will give you VDD minus, ayan, IDRD or the B ng RD minus the VDS equal to 0. Okay? So, ito ngayon si VDID. Para makompute natin si VDS, so that will be 16, ito yung 16, minus, no, yung current natin na to, okay, 5.625 times 2 kilo ohms, so makakompute natin si BDS. Ha? So tapos, no, so, to solve for the BD, so since the BD is from the drain up to the ground, so yung BDS ay equal to BD also. Tapos, ang BS ay equal to 0 since there is no current. There's no resistance across the source. Okay? No? So, that is how to make, to solve for the values, no? The quiescent values. Okay? Using the mathematical approach. For the graphical approach, syempre, from the word itself, we need to first draw the graph. Okay? So again, the graph is based on the Shockley equation. Okay? So given that your IDSS is equal to 10 milliamperes and your pinch of voltage as negative 8 volts, no? Okay, to establish the graph, you need to have the table. Ayan, no? Is natin. So to be able to establish the equation, you need to have, no, the table of values. So dito lalagay natin si VGS tapos si ID. Okay? So we know that when your VGS is equal to 0 volts, okay, your ID is equal to your IDSS. So 10 milliampere. So when your we have to get the values of your ID, no, assuming that the values of your VGS varies from 0 to negative 1 to negative 2 to negative 3 to negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, then we extend it here to negative 7 at saka negative 8. We know that your pinch of voltage is negative 8. Pag ang BGS nyo ay equivalent to the PGS to the pinch of voltage, your current will be equal to 0. So making use of the Shockley equation, ID is equal to IDSS times 1 minus BGS over BP squared, no? So, isa-substitute natin yung value ng IDSS, which is equivalent to 10 milliamperes, and your BP as negative 8 volts. So, iisa-isahin natin yung values ng BGS is equal to negative 1 volt. Tapos, kukunin nyo yung value ng ID. So, substitute nyo dito. Tapos, yung gagawin nyo yung BGS, BGS equal to negative 2 volts, substitute nyo ulit yung value ng IDSS, at saka BGS na negative 2, makukuha nyo yung value ng ID. So, when we have now established the table of values, you graph. Okay? So, igagraph natin siya, isa-isa. No? So, isa-isahin natin yan. When your negative 1, when your BGS equal to negative 1, it will be somewhere here, tapos isa-isahin nyo yan, you will going to get the graph. Okay, no? So, ito yung ating graph. Ayan. Okay, no? Assuming, no, that the graph is this one now. Okay? Then, no, so, gagawin natin yung value ng VGS is equal to negative 2 volts. Ayan. Okay, no? Negative 2 volts yan. Okay? So, gagawa tayo, no? Pag sinabi natin VGS is equal to negative 2 volts, no? That will determine a line, no? Which is a line which is vertical. Kasi, no, from our knowledge in your analytic geometry, when your x is equal to a constant value, that will result into a graph which is vertical. So, ito-drawing nyo na yung line ninyo ay, ito yun, no? Laging VGS is equal to negative 2 volts. Okay? So, that will correspond to a line having all values of your VGS is equal to negative 2, regardless of the value of your ID. Okay? No? So, yung ID nagbabari dito sa graph na to. Okay? Sa graph na yan, no? Ayan. So, sa graph na to ay ang VGS ay negative 2. Okay? Tapos, nyo extend that from the x-axis towards the upper portion. Okay? To drawing nyo yan. Now, you can see that there will be a intersection between the Shockley equation, ito yon, Shockley equation natin, and the corresponding line that is determined by your VGS is equal to negative 2 volts. So that intersection will correspond to your value of your IDQ, or the quiescent point. Okay? So that will be your value na IDQ equal to almost equal to 5.6, approximately equal to 5.6 milliampere. So when you do the methods, na two methods, no, as you can see here, no, na almost equal yung masosolve sa mathematical approach and dun sa graphical approach. Dapat yan ang mangyayari. Okay? No? So that is the way of doing the computation for the fixed bias circuit, no? Making use of the mathematical approach, and the other one is the graphical approach. Okay? So, pag ginawa niyo yung parehong method na yon, dapat pareho rin yung lalabas. Okay? So, tapos, no, from the graph, okay, no, pwede nyo na rin gamitin ulit yung ating equation na may establish upon applying the Kirchhoff's voltage law at the output. Okay na? So, pang nakuha nyo lang yung si IDQ, makukuha nyo na rin si VDS from the equation of the output circuit. So, tatandaan nyo yung pag in-apply natin yung Kirchhoff's voltage law sa output. So, Kirchhoff's voltage law at the output, you will have, okay, ito yung ating 16 volts minus, no, yung IDRD, no, which is the value of your IDQ minus your VDSQ. Okay? No? So, equal to 0. Okay? When you do that, alam na natin si IDQ. So, ang VDSQ nyo ay equal to 16 minus IDQ RD. Okay? So, may graph nga, pero kasama pa rin yung computation, mathematical computation sa output. Okay? So, simple to. Mas simplified ang version yan. So, the second type of our biasing circuit for the JFET, again, we are to make use of the N-channel JFET, no? Okay, so, paano nyo malalaman na N-channel? Okay, kasi yung kanyang arrowhead dito, okay, papasok. So, pagpapasok yan, N-channel. So, ito, mas mahirap. Solve natin mamaya, you know, medyo mas mahirap siya. Pero, ang kagandahan nito, kahit wala tayong voltage source sa gate, kaya na yan na maging reverse bias. Bakit pwede na siyang mag-reverse bias? Kung titingnan nyo, yung current flow ni ID ay pababa, no? So, ID, okay? So, makakapag-produce yan ng voltahe sa source resistor na positive sa taas, negative sa ibaba. So, yung voltahe na to, na-establish nung current flow na ID, no, across the source resistor will be the one that is that will reverse bias your gate. So, kung titingnan mo to, negative siya, nakakonekta siya sa gate. Okay? So, sabi natin, so once na negative yung gate, yung voltahe nyo sa gate, okay, ang kuryente na dadaan sa gate will be equal to 0. Okay? No? So, that will compensate for the requirement ng negative voltage sa gate. Okay? No? So, the self-bias circuit is advantageous as compared to the fixed bias. Okay? So, one advantage is, no, that you don't have to supply two kinds of voltage or two biasing voltages here. So, pag nag-supply tayo ngayon, yung 20 volts source mo, magkokos yan ng ID current, no, that will produce a voltage across your RS resistor or the series resistor. So, source resistor, okay? And that source resistor voltage will be positive sa taas, negative dito. No, enough na yan para uh, reverse bias yung gate. Okay? So again, sabi natin, pag N channel, kailangan no, negative ang voltahe mo sa gate. No? Okay? At ang voltahe natin sa 1 mega ohm resistor will be equal to 0 kasi walang kuryenteng dadaan dyan. Okay? So dito again, sabi ko, since nag-apply tayo ng source resistor, we don't need to have the voltage at the gate anymore. Yung source resistor ang magpo-produce ng voltahe na re-reverse bias sa gate. But no, this addition of source resistor will complicate the equation or the computation natin. Okay, no? Okay? So again, we can make use of the mathematical approach, and the other one is the graphical approach. Okay, no? Ayan. So using the mathematical approach, so alam natin, so from the word itself, no, alam natin na kailangan mathematical tayo. Okay? So, pag nag-ano na tayo ngayon, no, ng Kirchhoff's voltage law at the input, o input natin at the gate to source, okay, circuit, okay? So, kapag yan ang ating in-applyan ng Kirchhoff's voltage law, okay, no? Natin, yan ay pula, okay, no? So, ang ating magiging equation will be, no, B ng, V ng RS, ng source resistor, may plus, no? Kasi minus plus dito yan, no? So, minus plus yung voltahe ng source resistor, ha? Okay, plus the VGS, no? Minus the voltage across the 1 mega ohm resistor. So, since walang kuryenteng dadaan doon sa 1 mega ohm resistance, so this voltage will be equal to 0. So, what remains from your equation will be BRS plus BGS equal to 0. So, kung ita-transfer natin to dun sa the right side, no, of the equation, that will be BGS is equal to negative BRS. So, ano yung voltahe na yon? Making use of the Ohm's law. So, using the Ohm's law, that will be the current ID kasi yung current na dadaan sa RD, yung dito, ay the same current na dadaan dun sa source resistor. Ha? Okay? IDRS. Kaya lang yan ay negative kasi negative to. Okay na? So, kung gagamitin ngayon natin yung Shockley equation, medyo magiging complicated ang equation natin. Okay? Kasi that is your ID equal to IDSS times 1 minus BGS over BP squared. Ayan. Okay, no? So, unlike kanina, na constant na yung value ng VGS natin sa fixed bias, dito, maiiba yung VGS. Hindi pa siya naka-fix. So, ang IDSS natin ay 8 milliampere, no? So, 8 milliampere times 1 minus, ang VGS natin ay negative IDRS. So, yan yung nakuha natin kanina dito. na IDRS divided by the BP of negative 6 volts. Okay, square. Yan. Okay? So, making use of this equation to solve for the unknown. Okay, no? So, dapat ito ay, dapat natin yung algebra. So, this is negative, negative. It will become positive. So, tapos common denominator na 6 volts, magiging 6 minus IDRS. Okay? Now, squared. Okay. So, this will become 8 milliampere over 6. Okay? So, tapos ito, ay, 36 ito. Kasi, once we bring that out, no, dapat naka-square yan. So, ito rin ay magiging squared. 36 minus, no, 6 IDRS. So, that will become 12, no, square of binomial equation. Okay? So, that will be ID times RS plus no ID RS squared. Okay? So, 8 milliampere over 36, no? Pwede nyo na po. O kaya, ilagay natin dito, no? Ito yung 36. Gawin natin 36 ID, okay? Divided by 8 milliampere. So, that will become, no? 36 minus 12, no? Ano yung RS natin? That is 1 kilo ohm. So, this will be 12,000 ID plus naka-square yung 1 kilo ohm is 1 mega ohms yan, no? Squared na ID squared. Okay? So, 36 over 8 milliampere. Okay? Kukunin natin to. Skip natin. Ay, huwag natin i-discard. So, okay. Ayan. So, okay, wait lang, class, 36 calculator. 36 divided by 8.008. Ayan, okay, 4,000. Ay. Okay, that will become 4,500. Okay, 4,500. 4,000. 4,000. Ay. Okay. 4,500 ID. Okay? So, kung lilipat ko to dito, magiging negative. Okay? Ang equation natin will become 36 minus ito, 12,000, magiging plus 1,000, plus 4,500, magiging 6,500 ID, plus 1 mega ohm ID squared. Ayan, equal to 0. Okay, no? So, nag-arrive tayo sa equation which can be considered as a quadratic equation. So, alam nyo sa math, no, na pag quadratic equation, para ma-solve natin si ID, gawin natin negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, or calculatorin nyo na lang, makakakuha kayo ng value ng ID, okay, na dalawa. Kapag ito ay positive, makakakuha kayo ng value na iba. Kapag ang ginamit nyo dyan, negative. Okay, no? So, bakit dalawa yung equation na lalabas? Okay, no? Pag dalawang equation na lalabas, dapat i-consider lang natin isa lang. So, ano yung isa? Dapat ang value ng ID natin ay negative. Unang-una, negative siya dapat. Okay? Paano kung ma'am, parehong lumabas positive? So, once na parehong positive ang lalabas, pipili tayo ng isang value doon na kapag kinuha natin yung Kirchhoff's voltage law at the output, the output, okay, which will be equivalent to, so pag kinuha natin yung voltage na 20 volts, 20 volts, ito minus IDRD minus BDS minus IDRS, yung apat na voltage doon, okay, no? So, pag ginawa natin yon, so that will be your BDD, BDD minus IDRD, okay, ayan, minus IDRS minus BDS equal to 0. Tingnan nyo na, same current yung tatakbo na kuryente sa RD at saka sa RS. Okay, no? So, since given naman lahat, masosolve nyo si BDS equal to BDD minus IDRS minus IDRD. Ayan, okay? Pag ginawa natin yan, no, subukan nyo muna kung parehong positive yung makukuha nyo sa ID, okay? Kunin nyo muna yung isa at isupply nyo dito, okay? No? Okay, tapos yung isa i-apply nyo rin dito. Dapat ang kukunin yung value ng VDS, no? Yung dapat ay yung ng ID ay yung magkokos ng VDS na positive, no? Isa lang at isa ang dapat yung gagamitin na value, okay? No? Ayan. Next. Okay? So, that is the way on solving, no, the values of your current and voltages, no, in the self-bias. Okay? So, may pinasosolve pa dito na BDS, BS, at saka BG. Pag sinabi nating BS, okay, yan yung voltahe, no, na makukuha nyo, okay, no, sa RS. Okay? Kasi yan yung voltahe na from the source towards the towards the ground. Okay? So pag sinabing BDS, ang reference point nyo yung second letter, BDS. So dito ka kukuha kung gagamitin natin yung BOM, ito yung BDS. So pag sinabi yung BS, isa lang yung value ng S laging with respect to the ground. So that will correspond to the value of the voltage across your source resistor. So pag sinabing BG, no, again with respect to the ground. Ano ba yung magkasama doon sa ground? Tingnan nyo. Yung BGS at saka yung BS. Okay? No, yung tapos yung BD ay yung drain to the ground. Magkasama yung BDS at saka yung BRS. Okay, no? So pag sinabi nating BS, no? So that is your voltage ng source resistor. So that will become IDRS. Okay? So pag sinabi natin BG, no, with respect to the ground, that will be BGS plus BRS. Okay, no? Magkasama ito at saka ito. Okay, no? Ayan. Okay, no? So, pag sinabi naman natin VD, no? VD, that will be from the drain, okay? From the drain with respect to the ground. So, magkasama dyan si BDS at saka si BRS. Ayan. Okay, no? So, pagsasamahin nyo lang yung voltage na yan. Okay? Now, next. Okay? So, that is making use of the mathematical approach. Now, next approach is what we call the graphical. So, graphical approach. So, pag sinabing graphical approach, so, from the word itself, no, we need to have, no, the graph. So, dapat i-graph nyo. So, ang graph natin, dependent yan sa specification ng JFET na gagamitin nyo. Depende yan doon sa IDSS at saka sa BP. Okay, no? So, kung ang ano natin ay, no, ang BP natin ay negative 6 volts. BP ay negative 6 volts. At ang IDSS ay, 8 milliampere. Okay? 8 milliampere, no? So, dapat makakapag-establish tayo ng graph, no? By having the table of values. Okay? No? Ito si BGS. Ito si ID. Gagawin mo 0. Tapos, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, tapos negative 6. So, alam natin na kapag ang BGS nyo ay equivalent to the pinch of voltage, 0 ang current niyan. Kapag ang BGS nyo ay equal to 0, ang current natin ay equivalent to your IDSS. So, kayo na ang bahalang gumawa ng graph. So, yung graph natin will correspond to some kind of, ganito na siya, no? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, hanggang negative 6. Tapos yung ID natin ay equivalent to hanggang 8 milliampere. So, gagraph niyan, okay, no? So, dito dapat 8 milliampere, tapos dito 0. Tapos, corresponding to sa mga values na nandito, makakagawa ka ng graph na ganyan. Okay? So, pag sinabing graphical approach, dapat may graph ka. Okay? Now, paano naman yung ating circuit equation? So, alam natin na yung circuit equation natin kanina, kung natatandaan nyo, okay, nakagawa tayo ng BGS is equal to negative IDRS. Okay? So, this will become negative IDRS. Okay? So, paano natin gagawin? So, ang RS ay ay fixed na sa 1 kilo ohm. Okay? No? So, BGS. Okay? So, ito ay unknown corresponding to X. Ito ay corresponding to Y. Pag nag-graph tayo ng line, alam natin, no, na para makakuha tayo ng line, ang line can be determined by 2 points. So, pwede natin gawin natin si X is equal to 0. Siyempre, kapag X is equal to 0, ang Y is equal to 0. So, that correspond to this point in your graph. Tapos, kapag X is equal, say, negative 1, okay, gawin natin si Y ang gawin natin, okay? Kung ang Y ko ay equal to 1 milliampere, ang BGS ko ay, kung substitute ko dito, 1 milliampere and 1 kilo ohm, that correspond to 1 volt. So, ito yung isang point in the graph. So, anong gagawin nyo dyan? Ikakabit nyo yung dalawang. Kukonekta natin yung dalawang point na yon. Pag ikinonekta, extending nyo, at yung line na yan, na corresponding to this equation, okay, ayan. So, i-correspond natin sa equation na yon, magta-touch siya or mag-i-intersect siya dun sa equation, or yun sa graph na na-determine using the Shockley equation. So, yung corresponding graph na yon, mag-extend kayo dito at dito, okay? Ito na ngayon yung kukunin yung IDQ at ito yung BGSQ. Ayan, okay? So, isa lang yung makukuha dapat nating value ni IDQ. Okay? No? So, katulad nung sa kaninang method na Shockley equation, dapat isa lang din yung corresponding value ni ID. So, again, sabi ko sa inyo, mamimili kayo dun sa mathematical approach, no? Yung isa dapat positive, yung isa negative, kukunin nyo yung positive. Paano kung parehong positive? I-test nyo pareho yung values dun sa output equation ng circuit natin. Dapat ang kukunin nyo yung value ng ID na magkukos ng BDS na equal to positive value. Okay, no? So that corresponds to the value na makukuha ninyo sa graphical approach. Okay? No? Yan. Okay. Yan. Yan si self-bias circuit. Okay? So to continue again, no? Pahirap ng pahirap. Okay? No? We have the voltage divider circuit. Okay? So for the voltage divider circuit, no, magdadagdag tayo ng gate resistor dito. Okay, no? Again, voltage divider, paghihiwalayin muna natin yung input at saka yung output. Okay, no? Ayan. So, pahirap to ng pahirap. Mamaya makikita ninyo na mas mahirap yung natin equations dito. Ayan. Okay. So, paghiwalayin muna natin yung input sa output. So, ito ay yung ating 16 volts source. Ito yon, okay na? Ito yon. 16 volt source. Okay, no? 16 volts, nakakonekta siya sa R1. Ayan. So, R1, si R1 ay konektado sa R2. Ayan. Ito yung 16 volts. Okay? Tapos, nakakonekta to sa gate. Ayan. Okay? So, yung gate natin, nakaturo pa to. Nakaturo pa right. Okay? So, that means this is a N-channel JFET. Okay, no? Tapos, itong source ay konektado sa source resistor. Tapos, yung drain ay konektado sa RD, no? The drain resistance. Tapos, konektado pa rin to sa 16 volts. Okay? Ayan. No? Okay? Now, alam natin, no, na wala tayo dapat na gate current. So, ang gate current nyo dito ay 0. Okay, no? So, walang kuryenteng dadaan doon. So, this will serve now, yung circuit na to, as a voltage divider. Kasi, para ngayon siyang series circuit. Kasi yung kuryenteng dadaan sa R1 ay same current dun sa kuryente sa R2. Okay, no? Ayan. So, to solve for the BR2, making use of the voltage divider rule, so ito dapat R2 over R1 plus R2 times your 16 volts source. Okay? So, makukuha natin yung voltahe sa R2. And that will correspond to a voltage na positive sa taas, negative sa ibaba. Okay? So, meron tayo ditong VGS. Ayan. Okay, no? Tapos, since may kuryenteng dadaan dito, corresponding to your ID. Okay, no? Ayan. Kung ano yung current na dadaan sa RD, yun din yung dadaan sa RS. Okay, no? So, kung yan yung kuryente natin sa ID, okay, it will cause a voltage which is positive sa taas ng RS, negative sa ibaba. Okay, no? So, kung titingnan natin itong loop na to, loop 2, okay, if I apply Kirchhoff's voltage law at loop 2, okay, that will correspond to an equation which is equivalent to, okay, BR2, no, minus, ito kasi plus, at saka minus ito, minus BGS, minus, okay, plus kasi ito, di ba? BRS equal to 0. Ayan, okay, no? Equal to 0. Okay? So, ang BRS ay equal to IDRS. Okay? No? Okay, now, kung titingnan natin ngayon siya, BR2, which is already solved earlier, ito na yun. Okay, no? So, equal, okay, no? natin. So, kung iiwan natin si BGS, ilipat ko to dito. So, that corresponds to BGS is equal to B R2 minus B RD. Okay? So, that will become, so, yung na-solve natin dito kanina, okay, no? Tapos, no, BR2, nasa-solve yan, minus IDRS. Okay? So, ito alam natin, ito alam na natin. So, ang unknown mo ay si BGS at saka si ID. Okay? So, okay, dalawang method pa rin ang gagamitin natin. So, yung method 1, again, mathematical. Okay? So, mathematical method, okay, no? So, using the Shockley equation na ID is equal to IDSS, okay, IDSS, okay, times 1 minus BGS over BP, no? Okay? Ang given natin ay ang IDSS natin ay 8 milliampere. Ito yun. At saka yung BP na negative 4 volts. Okay? Ayan. No? So, that will become, ito ay 8 milliampere times 1 minus. Ito ay negative 4 volts. This time, ang equation of the circuit ngayon ay equal to this. So, that will be VR2 minus IDRS. So, that's squared. Okay? So, that will complicate the equation, no, more. Okay? Yan. So, dito ang unknown natin ay si ID. Kasi alam natin si IRS at saka yung BR2. Okay? No? So, to solve for the ID, no? Okay? So, ito, pwede nating i-common denominator. So, 8 milliampere times 4. So, ito negative, it will become now positive. So, let us compute nga yung BR2. Okay? So, R2 is 270 kilo ohms. 270,000 divided by 270,000 plus 2,100 okay, times 16. Yeah. So that will become 1.82 volts. Okay? So ang pinaka-equation mo ngayon, ito ay magiging 1.82 minus ID at saka RD natin is 1,500. So 1,500 ID. Okay? Naka-square na yan. Okay? Ay, hindi. Ito naka. So, i-add nyo to. Tapos, okay? So, ang dapat ito 4, lalabas natin ay 16. So, pag minanipulate nyo yung equation na yan, lalabas pa rin dyan ay tawag ito, quadratic equation. Okay? So, ito ay 5.82 minus 1,500 ID squared. Okay? So, I will leave that to you, no? Okay? As your activity later, okay? Now, to solve for the value of ID, okay? Making use of the quadratic equation. Again, ang ating rule, pag nakakuha kayo ng dalawang values ng ID, ang kukunin nyo, kung isa yung positive, isa negative, ang kukunin nyo yung positive. Pag parehong positive, ang kukunin yung value, yung magkokos ng BDS na equivalent, no, sa positive value. So, that is your mathematical method. Okay? No? Next. So, ang method 2, ayan, method 2 from the word itself, okay, the graphical method, ayan, graphical method, you need the graph, okay, no? Ayan, so halimbawa, nakakuha tayo ng, ano natin, 8 milliampere at negative 4. So, kung na-establish nyo yung equation, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 8 to, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kung na-establish yung equation na ganyan, kayo na bahala doon sa pag-establish ng equation. Okay, no? Okay. Ngayon, ang gagamitin na ngayon nating VGS, equation ng inyong circuit ay ito. Yung 1.82 minus, ito ay yung BR2 is 1.82 milliampere na ay that is equal to BRS minus IDRS. Okay? So that will be equal to 1.82 minus ID. Hindi natin alam. Si RS ay 1.5 kilo ohms. Okay? So times 1,500. So yan si BGS. So yan. Okay? No? O, paano natin gagawin yan? So, mag-a-assume pa rin kayo ng values. Ito si X natin. Ito si Y. Kung gagawin ko si X ay equal to 0, so that means your VGS is equal to 0. Yung ID nyo will be equal to, okay, ID. So, 0 ito. That is equal to 0. ID will be equal to 1.82 over 1,500. Okay, no? Ayan si ID. Okay. So, X is equal to 0, VG is equal to 0, ID is equivalent to a value. So, that will correspond to a value, okay, na ang VGS ay 0, okay, that will correspond to a value of your, yan, okay, dito banda. Okay? So, pag sinabi naman natin si ID is equal to 0, ang BGS nyo ay equal to 1.82. So, that is a positive value ng dito banda yan. Okay, no? Ayan. So, pag nakuha nyo na yon, okay, 2 points in a line, okay, extend nyo lang to connect nyo yung dalawa. Pag yan ay intersect, no, yung point of intersection, those are your quiescent points. Okay? So, kunin nyo na lang dito at saka dyan. No? This will correspond to your IDQ and this correspond to your VGSQ. Ayan. Okay, no? So, that is making use of the graphical method for the voltage divider bias circuit. Okay? No? So, at this end, okay, panoorin nyo yung video na to, okay, tapos, gagawa kayo ng activity ulit, which corresponds to your, okay, ito ngayon yung activity natin. No? Ayan. Okay. So, gamitin natin yung board stud, electronic devices. Okay, ito circuit theory. Okay, no? So, doon tayo sa activity na FET. So, hanapin natin yung page na, okay. So, FET biasing techniques, no? Okay, hanapin sa page na to. Ayan, FET biasing. Ito yon. So, 422 plus 12. Okay. Let us have 450. Okay, ayan. Lahat ng tinuturo ko sa inyo dito corresponds ng to. Yan. Okay, no? So, pagbasihan nyo yung computation sa libro. Okay? Ayan. So, pero at the end of the book, the chapter, Okay, no? End of the chapter. Problems doon. Chapter 7 na to. Chapter 7 on this corresponding edition of your book. Okay? So, tingnan dito. Ayan. Okay, no? I want you to solve, okay, number 1. Ayan. Okay? That is chapter 7, number 1, and that is for the fixed bias. Okay? Tapos self-bias. Okay? Self-bias, I want you to solve number 6. Okay? Number 6. Okay? Tapos 1, 6, and for the voltage divider, I want you to solve number 12. 1, 6, and 12. Okay? Huh? So that ends our lecture for today. Okay? For the PET biasing techniques. Okay?